We're so excited to be able to open up the church building again. We have been worshiping together and being the church in our homes and on our screens and in small communities, and that is absolutely sacred and right and good. And we also know that there's something about this building, this place, and these grounds that are holy and sacred to us and help us stay grounded in our faith together. So it's exciting to be able to open up the building during the week. We're not going to be able to open it for in-person services quite yet. So we're going to walk you through the steps, things that you need to know, things that you need to think about, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions, please contact me. My name is Emily Given, and I can be reached at the office, which is 215-233-3970, and I'm extension 126. So let me take you inside. When you approach the church building, we ask you to enter through the front door. One of them will be open and ready for you. Please come in that door and then check and look at the door here. There's a little bit of a list of the CDC COVID-19 symptoms that we would like you to consider whether you have experienced any of these or have been in the presence of anyone who has had these symptoms in the last 2 weeks. If you have, we ask that you please not enter at this time and wait and return when you've had at least 2 weeks of being symptom-free. When you enter the narthex, the lobby of the church, you'll find that there's a welcome center set up for you with everything that you'll need for a safe and clean visit at St. Thomas. There are notes on things to remember and things to do to keep your space sanitary. We also ask that you write your name on this log. We'd like to be able to know who's been in the building in case we need to contact anyone. So please leave your name, the date that you were here, and the phone number so that we can reach you if we need to. You can use a pen from the clean bucket, and when you're finished using it, please place it in the used bucket. There's hand sanitizer for your use, and there's also a limited supply of masks. We ask that you bring a mask from home, but if you have realized that you've arrived and don't have one, we want you and those around you to be safe. So please take a mask, use it while you're here, and then either deposit it in a trash can or take it for further use. There's also one other thing on the table, a box of tissues. And the reason why that's here is that we need for you to use a tissue to open the inside door. We aren't able to provide a completely touchless experience here because the inner doors need to stay closed to keep the organ in tune and in good health. So we ask you to take this tissue and then enter the door. Come on in. Inside the church you'll find additional hand sanitizer, some more masks if you need them, and then also hand sanitizing wipes. We ask that after you have had your time for prayer and devotion, that you would wipe down any of the surfaces that you believe that you've touched while you've been here. There's a trash can to be able to throw it out, so you can be able to take care of everything just in this one spot. We've created a system here in the church so you know exactly where to sit. Every other pew has our kneelers, our amazing, beautiful kneelers made by so many of our members. They are propped up on the pew. If you've come to a pew and they are on the seat, please don't sit there. Every other pew has been cleared off for you so that you know exactly where to sit. You'll notice that there are no prayer books, hymnals, or Bibles in the pews, so if you'd like to use any of those while you're here, please plan to bring them from home. We also offer to do a delivery service of prayer books and hymnals for you. If you did not ask for one, but you decided that you would like one, the Bibles and prayer books and everything are piled neatly on the back pews. If you would like a prayer book for your home, please plan to take one on the way out the door. We will be able to have other ones replace those. So we want that resource of the Book of Common Prayer, which has so many wonderful things in it, to be in your home so that you can use it for daily devotion and prayer. Ask that you take a hand sanitizing wipe down the surfaces where you were sitting to make sure that it is clean and safe for the next person. We recognize that there's something very powerful about lighting a candle, about that image of brightness and hope and light, the light of Christ. And so we've invited you to a space here at the front of the church, if you would like to come forward and light a candle. There are tapers in the far side here, and when you're finished lighting your candle, there's a place to put your used taper. There's hand sanitizer, and we invite you just to stay, to light a candle, to be able to be close to the altar, and to be able to really enjoy this sacred space. We are so happy to be able to open the doors again, to be able to open up this sacred space and for you to be able to enter. But let us not forget that the sacred spaces are also in our homes and amongst our friends and in all the places that we find ourselves. So we invite you to come during the week to use this space for prayer and devotion. And we also continue to invite you to gather together in worship, to be the church together on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live. The weekly emails give you a click-on link to be able to do that easily. The first in-person services will be offered on Tuesday nights out on the Labyrinth at 6:30. Evening prayer will be offered for all of the Tuesdays in July. We also invite you to bring a lawn chair and a bite to eat and stay for the bell concerts that follow at 7 o'clock. We ask you to continue to gather, to come to this space and to know how deeply, deeply loved you are by God and how beloved you are to the St. Thomas community. We are so grateful for you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.